Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hrudai Chetan podcast, episode 49. Welcome to another powerful and heart-led conversation on the Hrudai Chetan podcast. In today's episode, we are joined by Geetika ma'am, widely known as the heart and soul coach, a tarot life coach, trauma healer, transformational speaker, mentor, and workshop facilitator. She is the founder of Shakti Success Hub and co-founder of Align and Thrive. With a deep commitment to helping young individuals unlock their true potential, with a degree in computer science and a lifelong devotion to spirituality and personal growth, ma'am bridges modern techniques with timeless wisdom. Her work blends tarot guidance, emotional healing, and practical life strategies to bring clarity, self awareness, and empowerment. With this, let's bring on Geetika ma'am on screen. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the episode.
Hrudai.
Hi, ma'am.
Great.
How are you doing, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for being a part of this podcast. I'm very happy to host you today.
Yeah, truly grateful to share insights and to be on your podcast. Thank you so much, Hrudai, for inviting me.
Thank you, ma'am. So, what was the turning point in your life that led you from computer science to spirituality and healing?
Okay, so thanks for asking this question, Hrudai. So it was not that suddenly started practicing spirituality, but I think it was 2013 when I started doing meditation. But I was very much religious right from my childhood. My family and ecosystem has supported all those things, and so in 2013, I was diagnosed with some health issue. And because of that, one of the doctors suggested, that if I start meditating, then it will have good impact over my mental health.
Mm.
And from then on, I started, practicing meditation also. So then I was not only inclined towards things religiously, but I started implementing in daily life the spiritual principles, the knowledge. Just like in Hindi, we say gyan and dharana. That means knowledge and application of that knowledge. So I started both of these things from 2013. Okay, so I was continuous in my journey, and I haven't left that practice because it has helped me even in my day-to-day activities, life, and it was actually rewarding me for my mental health. It's just like if you are mentally fit, you'll be more productive and more efficient towards your work. So earlier, if I was giving 12 hours, maybe keeping awake myself till 2 a.m. in the night, now my life was very much balanced after meditation and all of that. And I started practicing healthy lifestyle. So my grades started improving, and my even communication and confidence, the way I carry myself, that has a lot of impact when I started implementing the spiritual principles. But I never thought that I will teach someone, those spiritual principles or the principles that have worked in my life. So I was not sure of that. So I was pursuing computer science education just like, any other engineering graduate. I was doing good and I have interest also in computer science. But after, completing my education, I started feeling, I want to do something meaningful apart from, day-to-day job, going to the system and again coding or doing some entries. I want to do something meaningful. So I started finding within myself what I really want. And that's why I switched many jobs, many roles, just to find that what is the meaning that I am looking for towards work I want to do. But it hasn't given me, I haven't found the answer very quick as I thought that I would be, because we are told from childhood, once your studies are complete, you'll be settled. You'll be settled in 1 year. So after I completed postgraduate, I have appeared for government exams. I have been into managerial roles. I have applied for teaching jobs. And it is over the time of realization certain things, I realized that, these things are not making me happiness, or at least I'll not continue that in long term.
mm,
So it is during that moment I decided to pause.
mm,
I decided to pause what society was saying me. I decided to pause what other people were saying me. And I started listening to myself more and more. So that, I think the UPSC failure was the one turning point that has led me to reflect over me and has given me enough time that what I truly want from my life. And those in those 6 months I decided that I want to start something of my own. And it is during that journey also I found tarot.
wow,
So spirituality started way back, but tarot is very one beautiful tool that can make spirituality also very easy for you.
mm,
Pulling out one card for you, daily guidance, and finding what you are good at, finding how you can improve on daily basis as a personal development tool.
mm.
So yes, it was that time I found tarot, and from then on I leveled up myself professionally. And yes, now I am guiding and coaching others as well.
Amazing. So we'll speak about your coaching and how that works little later. But generally, what people mistake in their life is unconsciously they take things forward, and they are not in their conscious brain at that point in time when they finish their studies and they are wanting to get their job. So when they are reflecting and seeing themselves, right, after they study, as you did after a long period of time, and then you got to know your purpose in life and then you took that forward, right? So when we are in our conscious mind, all programming things that happen in our life is a purpose, right? So tell me more about your childhood and the favorite moment you faced in your childhood.
So I was very much creative in childhood. So there is nothing that I have kept. I am that kind of person right from starting that if I want to do one thing, I'll not wait for years and then do it. So it was, I think for me, it was only moment of clarity. But my childhood was very much, I think, inclined towards learning and education. And my parents' goal was only to, so that I study well and do good, and then I'll get settled in my life, be it marriage or be it, place somewhere. But, my parents' whole intention was to give me that kind of support so that I have good education. That was one and only thing. So right from childhood I was very much curious about knowledge, even things that are not in my syllabus. I used to sometimes go to library, surf the internet, and learn some extra things. So I was a curious child, creative child, and I was very good in co-curricular as well. So there was nothing that I missed on any time. So if you ask me about childhood, so it was, I think it was full of knowledge, grasping the true meaning, reading books, and going ahead. Growth was something that I love. And the other things naturally I was not very much inclined to, like partying or hanging too much with friends. Yes, if given a chance I would like to, maybe in a month or so, or maybe in a week, but I was not very much inclined to. And also my parents and family have conditioned me in such way that maybe education is the one thing that will make you go far in life. So the conditioning was also like such that way. So My childhood was like that. Yeah.
Right. So, what is tarot life coaching? What you do, and how can this bring people awareness, and how can they also use that in their life?
Yes. So, although there is so much information in the outside, maybe in schools, in books, but we are never taught so much over personal development. So personal development, I think I used to listen motivational speakers and all that. But once upon a time at I think 25 or 26, I just randomly saw one tarot video, just randomly. And I was just at my home. COVID was there, 2020 time. So so at that time, I decided, okay, this is that thing. I haven't judged anything, but I had then again it happened. I few some other videos. Then I thought that at this point of time, I'm not doing so much. So I was creative. I was curious. So I just bought one tarot deck randomly from Amazon, and I was there was no idea that I would be coaching and I would be implementing in my life. So I just bought one tarot deck and started asking questions. Maybe the questions that I've been looking for. What am I good at? In what careers I can have more scope? And I found a very deep clarity that tarot was giving the right answers. And even when I asked about the career, it has given me certain options in which I have worked before as internships or as as jobs as well. So I was very much fascinated by how can one tool can give you or show you the paths of possibilities. Then I started learning more and more by being at home only through internet and all that. And uh, picking out guidance and picking discovering more questions was naturally that comes out of me. It was not like that somebody has told me. I was just doing because I want to do it. And it is after 1 year I realized that tarot is, I think, amazing. And it has guided me in the right direction that maybe I was looking for from outside. Maybe my parents guide me, maybe my teachers give me clarity, or maybe someone should tell me what can I do best. Or I was best at certain things, but I was not enjoying that much. So at that point of time, I realized that tarot has given me the real freedom and power and control that I was looking for myself. And from then on, I decided that I'll help other women with this tool.
Wow, amazing. So, what is healing according to you, and what are the healing techniques that one person can practice in daily basis?
Okay. So healing is simply acceptance. If you ask me what is healing in one word, it is simply acceptance. There are certain part of ourselves that we don't accept. I'm not talking about good or bad, but we don't accept. Maybe the society told us that, this is bad. Maybe in childhood you were bit naughty or, notorious. So parents have scolded you that you are not allowed to do this. You are not allowed to think in that way. Or maybe you are not allowed to dance or something like that, that sort. So, true healing happens when you accept yourself unconditionally. Unconditionally. Just like every being is not perfect, and I am just as I am, and not running away from that. Just like, let's say if I'm in a family where somebody doesn't like, let's say I was very creative, somebody doesn't like that I should be in drawing career. For example, I'm saying for example, although I was good in art and studies as well, but I'm just saying example. So somebody doesn't want that I should draw well, or I should be focused too much on drawing. So, rather than running away from it, I'll not draw anymore. Okay, Mama, I'll do this. Okay, Dad, I'll do that. I should start accepting myself. Okay, if it is not working here, it's okay. But I love drawing. I'll do it for the sake of happiness. not in order to disobey, not in order to that when they approve me, I'll do that. So if you are doing that thing for the sake of acceptance, then it's good, unless and until it is not harming others. So healing for me is accepting your flaws, accepting your strengths, weaknesses, and everything of yours. And when you started doing that, then actually magic happens. Then you'll start loving yourself, and then you will be guided towards the right things.
Right. So, what are the few healing techniques where people can use that
Okay.
to accept
So
themselves?
yes. So simple thing. If I tell you, even when I don't know anything, I used to write, because when you write your feelings, you went out actually. Most of the people are unhealed because they have no one with themselves with whom they can share. Not any friend, not any parent, not any teacher. So when you start expressing yourself, maybe on paper, or maybe it can be, doing voice notes over mobile that only you can listen to, or maybe talking to God, or some higher power. When you start journaling those things, you'll you'll see that healing happen. So let's say if you don't have any modality in your mind, or you are not learning, just do simple writing first. And second, you can of course go to multiple healing modalities. Inner child healing is one of the way where you can, connect with yourself and go into your childhood memories. What were those moments where you felt uncomfortable, but now you are in such position that you can face it and decide it, that whether what was the right action to do in that case. So, inner child healing is one such thing. And then Reiki healing is also there, where you, with the symbols, you do healing. Lama Fera is also with symbols, and it is an invocation of the Buddha. So, these are some of the techniques, but these are advanced techniques. But if you are not into healing space, simple journaling and even implementing tarot in your daily life can heal you.
Hmm, amazing. So, what is one emotional wound you see most commonly in young individuals today?
Okay. That is the approval seeking,
Hmm,
because young age is such age where we are finding ourselves. We want to have stable career, we want to have stable relationship, be it girlfriend or be it wife if you are above 25. So at that point of time, we want to have someone who can accept us as we want.
hmm,
So the approval seeking, and generally what happens is approval seeking is not done so much by parents and teachers, because they think from different perspective. If they not control the child, or if they not tell the child that what is right for them, or it is not right for them, or this is wrong, then who will improve them? They have that kind of psychology. So approval is something that you have to give yourself as a young individual. So when you start believing yourself, when you start believing in your decisions, let's say if you are graduate and you want to take a specialization in post grad, okay, you have to believe in yourself and choose as per your choice, because it doesn't matter whether choice is right or wrong, but it is who is going through the journey, who will be going through that journey. Let's say if you have taken computer science or maths, you are going to be learning computer science or maths for those 2 years, not your parents or not any other well wisher. So it is never about the decision can be right, wrong, and can have different pros and cons. But it matters, will you be able to commit to that path for long, whatever may be the consequences? Do you trust yourself? Do you believe yourself? And when you start believing in yourself and trusting yourself, then you'll see that, outside validation was even not that much important, because you started taking responsibility, you started owning your journey. Similarly, if you are committing with some person, should I move ahead with this person or not? Are you ready to reap the consequences of that? Are you willing to take full responsibility? अप्रूवल मिलने वाले भी मिल जाएंगे, एंड द पीपल who deny with you, you'll find those people as well. But who is going to move towards that path? It's you. So I think the maker should always be you.
Wonderful. Yeah. How does unsolved trauma silently affect confidence, relationships, and decision making?
Okay. Yes. So first of all, I like to describe the word trauma. Okay. So maybe something that you see today, any bad incident or any something bad, that might not be trauma for you right now, but that incident can be trauma or maybe significant in your childhood. Let's say today you go to the outside on the road and you have seen somewhere some accident happening on the road. You might not get affected that much. But let's say if you were 1 year old, 2 year old, and you have seen, that a person was crossing road and suddenly the truck came or the car came and accident happened, and you have that fear now in your heart. So now even when you grow up, let's say you are learning driving, you're not so much comfortable with cars. You don't know. Even still, some people say, I'm not too much comfortable in buses. I'm not too much comfortable in cars. Okay, so this is just an example. There can be other traumas as well. Maybe fear of water, fear of closed rooms, so fear of any family member. So you have to see that why you are feeling that particular kind of fear, and is that fear real or imaginary? And even if it is real, are you willing to let it go now?
Mm,
That's important. So if you're willing to let it go now, then it's just like a um, therapy, or where you are releasing something so that you can regenerate or renew
mm.
yourself in a better way.
So, can emotional healing happen without reliving the pain?
Okay. I think reliving the pain is not the right word to say, because let's say you if some bad memory is in your heart, or let's say any heartbreak is in your heart, for example, I'm taking example of heartbreak. If you have not released that pain, or if you have not forgiven yourself for the lessons, or if you have not forgiven the other person, you are automatically living it again and again and again. That is in your heart, because even if you are not thinking, it's in your heart. You don't know. It is in your subconscious. But when you are choosing emotional healing, maybe those 30 minutes can be a bit uncomfortable, because you have to be comfortable with the counselor, with the coach, or during the healing process. Maybe you have to reveal if someone asks some questions. But after those 30 minutes, you have released that. At least you have released that to the person whom you are talking to. So after 30 minutes, it's not so much uncomfortable. It becomes acceptance and it becomes easy. So it is not reliving when you are actually running in your mind despite being not physically with that person.
Right.
So, yes. So it's not painful. It's a perception that I think that people need to maybe change or see it from different angle.
So what does true emotional intelligence look like in everyday life?
Okay. So, yes, thank you for asking this question. Emotional intelligence and emotional regulation, these two things are very much important, because nobody tells us how to handle our emotions. And, it's just like, sometimes people miss opportunities. Young people miss opportunities just because of fear, just because of doubt, just because they are not feeling enough ready. So that's why emotion regulation and emotional intelligence is very much important. So whenever you are caught up in so much towards emotions, let's say you're going for an interview and suddenly nervousness is in your entire body, and even you go into the room, nervousness is on your face, is on your hands. So rather than, at that time, ask one question: what is the right thing for me to do? Is it to go into the interview and face it and do my duty? Or is it sit at the home out of fear? And generally, the answer of wisdom would be to face and go.
mm,
Okay. And when you shift your perspective that you are doing because the right thing is that, not because you want to do it, because the right thing is that. When you choose to act from wisdom out rather than acting from emotions,
mm,
then the real magic happens. Then no matter how tough is the thing, but you have surrendered to the God that I'm going to do the right thing because I'm a person of integrity, I'm a person of value, and this is right for me and others. Then, magic will start shifting, not in your life, but in many other decisions also. The more and more you choose to act from truth, the more you will be courageous, the more you will be capable, and the more you will be powerful.
mm. Now, emotions play a major role, as you said, right? The kind of emotions that we come inside the body when we are doing something which is exciting for us, right? We can't control those kinds of emotions in our body, right? Why do people struggle to understand their emotions when they are highly educated too?
Yes. So the first thing is acknowledge that emotion. Don't run away from those emotions. Let's say if you are feeling fearful about something, write it on paper or share it with yourself only. If possible friend ke sath, but if friend is not there, share it with yourself only. That why I am feeling that emotion, why I am feeling so fearful. Then maybe the next answer could be because this and this thing is going to come tomorrow. I'm going to face this thing tomorrow. Okay, you have came so far. You deserve this opportunity. You deserve this thing. Do you think is it the wise thing to get back, or is it the wise thing to quit? Then you will answer yourself, no, it is not right. I have waited for this opportunity for 2 years. Now it is in front of me. I cannot feel like nobody or feel like so nervous that I don't deserve it. Okay, so then you deserve it, then go with full deservability, full confidence, as if you have honored this opportunity and this opportunity has wants you. And when you go with that kind of frequency, that you deserve that opportunity and you attract it also, then all emotions will be negligible. But let's say if you have acted in other way around, you have not acknowledged your fears. You said, okay, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive. God is with me, God is with me, God is with me. Okay, God is with you, but you are not with you because you are not feeling internally deservable. You are not feeling confident within yourself. You don't trust yourself. God is always with you. You are positive, but you don't feel deserving.
Mm,
So you have to remind yourself that fear is not your natural frequency. Your natural frequency is that you have attracted this opportunity. You are made for this.
mm.
So when you start being with yourself more and more, then the right things, the right people will come.
Amazing. So, how does inner child healing change the way we show up as adults?
Okay, so healing, since even when we are adult, we all have some good or bad experiences in our early life. Okay, and why early childhood years are important? Because at that time the child is helpless. The child has no control. At the same time, child is maybe not necessarily enough able to communicate as well. So let's say if at that time child has demanded something and it was not met, maybe any toy, maybe a loveful hug or attention, those patterns will be repeated when the child will grow up. Let's say if child has doesn't deserved enough attention and appreciation, then he when he or she will be grown up, even if she's doing good in her life or his life, he or she will be doing because he wants approval, because he wants attention, because he wants appreciation.
mm,
And no matter how he achieves, the subtle need of appreciation, attention will never get fulfilled because it is not coming out of that adult, because adult has already achieved whatever milestones, number of zeros that he or she wants to achieve. But it is the need of the child that was not fulfilled at that moment.
mm,
So how can that be fulfilled? That can be fulfilled by channeling God's love. That can be fulfilled by that you are safe, you are loved, even if you do nothing. Just like child does nothing when in his or her younger years, child does nothing, but still he is appreciated. So we have to channelize that much powerful, loveful energy, that even if you do this much, that much, you are loved and you will always be loved. When you intensify that kind of loveful energy towards that child, now that inner child is healed.
mm,
Now he will do better, more better, but with sense of calm, peace inside,
mm,
not out of need.
mm. So, why is self-love often misunderstood as selfishness?
Yes. So I would like to put it in that way. Most people have misunderstood love.
Mm,
Ideally, the definition of love was love yourself, accept yourself, and love others.
right.
But when people have start misusing the definition of word love, you know, that love means be according to me, love
Yes.
means follow what I say,
Mm,
then the concept of self love comes. You don't have to follow anything which is not good for you as well,
mm,
which is not aligned to your values as well. So now the self love concept comes, that if it is aligned for you, then only care for the other person. But if it is not aligned to your values, it there is freedom to your individuality, that you can be as you want to be. And that is self-love. That is self-acceptance. Self-love is not harming others or be against someone. Self-love is that accepting yourself deeply, even if no one does. So that is self-love.
right.
So yes.
What are the first signs that someone is disconnected from their self-worth?
Okay. So let's say if someone in childhood or in early experiences criticize so much, maybe you're good for nothing, no matter how hard you work, you'll never do this right. If we have been criticized and controlled so much in childhood, then the image of self in that child's mind is negative.
Mm,
The labeling is negative because the parents, teachers, environment has tarnished the image
mm,
of that individual. So now whose responsibility is this, that to create a positive image? If you are kind of that person, it's your responsibility. It's not like that you will blame them. They have done their best as they can. But now it's your responsibility, that if it is awareness given to you, that maybe your childhood was criticizing, controlling, that you should give that much love and appreciation. Criticism का opposite क्या है? Opposite of criticism is appreciation, love. Say good things to you. Not once in a day. People say do once in a day affirmations and are done. No. You have been listening those criticizing voices, controlling voices for let's say 25 years, 26 years. So now you have to repeat it three times in a day. Oh, you are awesome. You're so good. You are amazing. Not out of compulsion,
mm.
but because like loving yourself so much, like you need no one.
Yeah, exactly. So, how can young people overcome social pressure and comparison?
Yes. So social comparison and social pressure. Yes. So I think I used to have also this, that, while I was in college, that I should maybe whatever field I'll take, I should tell my parents, is it good or not? but that is not coming out of pressure.
mm,
We think that that is pressure. My parents want to see me good, my parents want to see me settled, but that is not out of coming from pressure. If you see that there is deep self doubt, that maybe I'm not very much confident or convinced about my choices or about my decisions. So, the answer to this is that I want to say each and every young individual, that every generation has own set of challenges.
mm,
And let's say if there is any decision that you want to take in your life, believe in yourself, because your parents have not walked your path. Your parents have walked a different path, the previous generation path, or your teachers have walked different generation path. Yes, they are experienced than you, I'm not denying that, but what I want to say is that you are more wise, especially if you are above 20s. You are more wise in order to take decisions that what are good for you.
mm,
Okay. And follow others choices. I'm not saying don't follow if you are convinced, because you are going to face the uh, repercussions, good or bad, of anything. So I just want to say two things: never ever doubt yourself, even if you think that you are not very much sure about it. Second thing is, learn, do, teach.
mm,
Start earning as much as early as possible, because as soon as you earn, you feel somewhat inner satisfaction and capable. You don't need validation from others. That validation comes through you from your own craft. And the third thing I like to say is that even if you follow other people's choice, it should come out of your own wisdom and decision.
mm. Right. So, how do you differentiate between self-love and ego?
Okay. Okay, so I will put that in such a way that ego is a false image of oneself. That I think I should be like this.
Mm,
I think it can be nice also. Let's say my mama is saying me to go to party, maybe any family function. But internally, I have to maybe prepare for exams, or I'm not inclined towards going to the family function. So my ego self would be say, "Oh, it is not right. I might not look good. My mom will say I'm a bad girl. I'm not a good girl." So my ego self, my false self would say, "Let's be nice. Say
mm,
okay to mom."
mm,
And I'll say okay. I'll be nice also. But that's not my true self. That's my ego.
mm,
Because I want to be something else into front of eyes of other person. Okay. And let's say if I be assertive towards my choices, though lovingly, mom, tomorrow is my exam, and I'll not be able to come today. Sorry. And then let's see how it works. And even if it doesn't work, it can work to that level. Okay, I'll be present 1 hour, then after 1 hour, I'll come back. So you have to negotiate, you have to, make things work out for you, but never lose your integrity, that what you believe in. So walk the talk, and ego is false image of yourself. And Self love is accepting yourself, that I want this, maybe I needed this, and I'll give this to myself. That is self love. And similarly, for boys, it can be another way around. Just like many boys think that it is not safe to express emotions, especially in friends group as well. So let's say if someone is saying, let's go for a movie, and someone's mother is suffering at home, maybe she wants she wants to go to hospital, and she's waiting for her son, and the boy doesn't want to feel like responsible and weak in front of friends, so he says yes to movie. Okay, let's chill, but inside he's feeling guilty. I'm not present where I should be.
yes.
So that is your ego self. So at that time, say to friends, I'll join you next week. But this week I'm busy. I have some different responsibilities. Catch you guys later, and then go towards what where your heart is.
Mm, amazing. So, what daily practice can help someone rebuild a broken relationship with themselves?
Okay, daily practices. Okay. First is if you can start spending 15 minutes with yourself daily. Now, ideally, it is not possible to sit 15 minutes and do nothing. So, it's better that you can use some apps like Calm, or you can play YouTube music, meditations. I started with Raj Yoga meditation. So, you can start doing Raj Yoga meditations as well. Okay, some people do Vipassana, but idea is to allocate 15 minutes for you where you can connect with yourself. It can be through meditation, or it can be, maybe it can be through dancing as well. If you love dancing, you can play some songs and groove and just connect. That can also be therapeutic. If you can spend time alone, walking on the grass, that's also healing. But keep in mind, avoid using so much devices, because if you're consuming devices and so on, then actually you are not connected to yourself again. The idea is to connect with yourself, connect with nature, and yes, these can be the ways.
Amazing. So, you have also got an award from Siddhar Rajshekhar sir. And what is that award about? And what's your purpose behind becoming a life coach?
Yes. So Siddhartha is India's leading digital coach, and I am part of his community. And after a certain revenue, there are some milestones that if we achieve that, we'll get awarded with certification and award as well. So I have started earning from my business, and there is one Hall of Fame award where we achieve it after completing 3 lakh revenue. So I have achieved certification, master certification also, where I have um have enough points to have that certification. I am dedicated student of Siddhartha's community, and I have achieved Hall of Fame as well, uh, because I am as of now working as tarot coach, consultant, and running my coaching business as well.
Congratulations for that, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you're the founder of Shakti Success Hub and co-founder of Align and Thrive. What's this about and what is your purpose?
Yes. So I want, my mission and vision is that I don't want any young individual to live a compromised life.
Hmm.
Many young people have lot of talent, lot of knowledge,
Mhm.
but they don't believe in themselves, and there is little inner work that is required so that they can become true leaders.
Hmm.
And if they don't focus on on themselves in those areas which they have been hiding for so long years, the things that you have said, subconscious mind, maybe fears, hesitations, or inner work,
Hmm.
then you may not be able to find your true calling. You can earn money. I'm saying you can earn money, but that money and wealth will not be long lasting, or it not have that peace and satisfaction that you are looking for. So, in order to be fulfilled at the same time wealthy in life, um, the right kind of alignment is very much necessary. And since I have my own journey of, switching to jobs from academic excellence to switching into this career of coaching and consulting, so it's now my mission to help every individual and woman to live a emotional and financial self-reliant lifestyle on their own terms.
Do you also use manifestation, affirmations, goal setting in your coaching business?
Yes. So these other things are supplement, just like um, doctor give you medications, and then he gives you some other medicines so that you can digest those medicines well. So these are, you can say that, affirmations or manifestation, visualization, law of attraction. These concepts are additional concepts along with tarot that we can use in order to achieve results faster. But the real thing is first is clarity with the tarot, that what is that one wound, what is that one thing that you need to heal that can give you accelerated success. That is healing, identifying your blocks, clarity about your blocks. Second thing is healing your blocks, working on pinpoint towards them, because let's say if you are reading affirmations generally, then you are not pinpointing that thing,
mm,
right? Affirmations you can find anywhere about relationships, money, etc., etc. But if you are not working on that particular wound that you need to heal, then
mm,
affirmations are general. Medicine is general.
mm.
So first is clarity, second is healing your blocks, and third is manifestation. When you heal yourself, then manifestation helps really fast.
Ah. So, what does leadership mean beyond titles and positions?
So a good leader is who first is emotionally intelligent, because if you are emotionally intelligent, you can very well connect with other people.
Mm,
If you are very well connect with other people, then you can understand other people. If you understand other people, you can make them work things that are good for your organization. So I think a good leader is who is emotionally intelligent, who is of courage, that can try new paths. Because let's say if you are not courageous and if you cannot try new paths, then you'll be like a follower, then you are not a leader. So first thing is courage. First thing is emotional intelligence, courage, and third thing is integrity, action taker. A leader should be action taker, because the team will follow the leader only.
mm. So now teenagers know what is their passion and they want to follow it because of the societal pressure and the feedbacks what society gives. They're not able to program and bring their passion on screen. What is the message that you would want to give?
I want to say that start somewhere. Getting started is 50% done. And the second thing is, if you love doing that thing, then the second challenge would be consistency. Be consistent towards it. And third thing is having right guidance. Having right guidance not from people who are around you, but who are expert in that area. So once you are clear about that thing, that this is for you, you love doing that, you are consistent in that, you want to work for, let's say, many years also, then third thing would be, having right kind of mentorship.
Mm, right. How can a person begin taking charge of their life when they feel lost or stuck?
Okay, so first thing I just want to say is that if you can have a coach, have that, because environment is very much important. If you're not getting environment and support from the people around you, what blessing you can do on yourself is investing on yourself and being in the environment that supports you.
Mm,
It can be 1 or 2 hour, but that 1 or 2 hour can be, can help you in leaps. So first thing would be that honor your energy, honor your time, honor yourself more than money, more than any other thing, more than any approval. Honor yourself. If you came into this life, it is because that you want to do something, you want to shine, or you want to live as per on your own terms.
right.
Most people say, I'll not invest at this early stage, or I'm not ready for it. Something like we give ourselves excuses. My parents are not ready for this. I just want to say that nothing is more important than you and your youth here.
Mm, right.
As young people, we are only got a chance to work rigorously from 20 to 40 years. Yes, we will work afterwards also, but the main years in which you can make an impact are 20 to 40 years. these between window bracket. So at this time, you are the asset more than any other asset. So invest in yourself, learn, grow, and do things what you love. Don't hold you back. Hold yourself back. Yeah.
What mindset shifts are essential for young individuals to become financially independent?
Okay. So first thing is, don't be choosy and picky about an opportunity. If you get some opportunity, take it. You can, after 6 months or so, you can see if you can get something better, but don't be too much picky in your initial stages. Accept abundance in all ways. So first thing is, get self-employed or freelance or even a job as early as possible. Even when you are studying, if you can do that, that is wonderful. Um, I was in integrated program, so I was not able to do that at that stage. Um, I have earned from internship at that time, but if you can do side by side along with studies, I think that's wonderful. So start earning as soon as possible, and also invest in your personal growth till you reach a particular bracket of income. Let's say if you think that you want to earn 2 lakhs per month at least, for
Hmm,
an example, I'm saying, or 5 lakhs per month at least, uh, example. So your goal should be that till you reach that stage, you support yourself fully in your career.
hmm.
तो तब तक सेविंग्स ठीक है अपनी जगह, फिर सेविंग्स, बट मोर ओवर इन्वेस्ट इन योर पर्सनल ग्रोथ.
How are money struggles often linked to emotional patterns and belief?
Yes, so there is one important concept of root chakra that I want to say. There are different chakras in the body, and each and every chakra is responsible for certain functionality. So similarly, root chakra is for safety, security, and how much wealth you can hold. So
Hmm,
let's say if you have emotional fears, then even if wealth comes, you'll not be able to hold it
hmm,
because you have security and safety issues. Or you cannot remain grounded for long. You will either do emotional buying, or you will give it to friends, or you will give it to for loan to
hmm,
someone else, but you'll not be able to hold that money because you are operating from that kind of frequency, scarcity, or emotional fears. So that's why it is very much important to release these fears so that you can accumulate long term wealth, hold long term wealth. Okay. So you have to identify that if these are the patterns that are happening with you, you can go for a healing session or consultation session to get more clarity on that.
okay. So, what emotional shifts are required to move from survival mode to abundance mindset?
So survival is that most people are not from survival mindset. Some people are, but some people are not, but they are trained to. Like with our beliefs that um जैसे हिंदी में there are some slangs or so that we are said that you must have to save before earn. How can you save before earn? That's not possible. You should not grow beyond your limits. Let's say if you have 100 rupees, you should think only about 100 rupees. If you want to achieve leaps of milestones, how can you think only about where you are only? So there are certain beliefs, and these are very normal, casual beliefs, but there are some negative beliefs as well. If you are spiritual, you cannot earn a lot of wealth, or spirituality and money cannot go hand in hand. So there are some kind of rooted beliefs that we need to check about money, and uh, honoring money when it comes, and not being too much attached at the same time, but at the same time not being emotionally spendthrift. So money works best for you if you respect money and treat it like your best friend. and be balanced in your money decisions. Like you save also a bit, you spend also, and moreover, you consider yourself rich and abundant even before you are. You operate from that frequency even before you are.
Amazing. So what is the most common communication mistake people make when emotions are involved?
Communication mistakes. So communication mistake, either you speak a lot that you things that you must not be saying it, or either you don't speak assertively, putting healthy boundaries. तो communication में यही दो चीजें आती हैं, that let's say if you have fear in your inside, you will not be able to put healthy boundaries for yourself, that maybe I'm not able to do this, or you'll not be clear about your things. People will take advantage of you, family siblings will take advantage of you. So if you have, let's say, fears and emotional fear, or you're not able to express your needs, you can have this kind of communication. Or some people also have speaking more than required, so over speaking or over explaining. Then in that case, maybe there is subtle need that where you want that, you don't want to face rejection, you want to justify, or there is some need, so that's why speaking only that much is required is the key, is necessary.
So what is the last message you would want to give to the audience and to the teenagers?
I just want to say, believe in yourself, and if possible, take some risks as well, because you are more important, as I said, more than anything else. You and your steps and your growth and your vision is more important. Um, the people who love you will always support you, unless and until you are not doing anything that can harm others. It is absolutely a right to be with yourself. So, self acceptance, trust, and believe in yourself. And third thing is, have healthy image for yourself. Healthy image.
Amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. When we come to the last part of this episode, let's go for the rapid fire questions. One round. So are you excited for this, ma'am?
Yes, super excited. Go ahead.
One word that defines healing.
Acceptance.
Tarot is one in one sentence.
Tarot in one sentence. Divine clarity tool.
Emotion you think people suppress the most.
Emotions. I think fear of
Self
rejection, fear of faith, etc.
self-love is a practice or a decision.
Decision, I think.
Hmm. One habit that changed your life.
Believing in myself.
Fear, enemy or teacher.
I think both, but if you don't accept it, then it's obviously enemy. It's not helping you grow.
Hmm. Healing starts in the mind or heart.
Heart. Healing is always heart based.
One emotion everyone must learn to feel fully.
Joy. Right kind of people. And joy.
Confidence comes from within or validation.
Confidence always comes from within, and confidence also comes from courage.
Hmm. Intuition or logic, what leads you more?
Intuition.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this amazing podcast. It was such an amazing to host you today. Wonderful insights, wonderful knowledge that you have given us in every aspects that was questioned to you. And what is your last message to me and as well as the audience.
Last message. Last message would be that, believe in yourself and trust yourself. And if you can give 30 minutes to yourself daily, that is also enough. So always invest in your personal growth, personal healing, and daily 30 minutes can do the magic.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, audience, for being a part of this episode. Please go ahead in the comment box and give your feedback. How did you feel, and what are the learnings, takeaways that you took from this episode, so that we also know what is that one learning that you had, and also we can take that forward in the next episode too. Meet you in the next episode 50. Till then,
Yeah.
take care and goodbye. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, goodbye. Thank you, Hriday. Thank you.